Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is FCM Crypto. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. You can also join our Telegram group. The link is down below in the description. It would be great to have you on board. You know the drill, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you my thoughts, my opinions, and you guys make your own judgments and financial decisions independently. So let's go today to Streamr on the big picture. Coin paprika chart here. Not much has changed on the big picture. We still have our full set of, let's say, valid pivots, not full set, partial set now. So we've got 1 1 2 2, and we now unfortunately only have a third high. Okay, this is now definitely valid as number 3, and we thought maybe this could be the last one and we take off. In the last video we thought, you know, we were there. Bit of a trap. We now know that it's made a new low. Okay, it's come below the last pivot that we thought could be it, and right now we're on the final move. Wherever it lands will be the final pivot. Bit frustrating, but things happen. We can see that they took out the low, I guess, a few hours ago, maybe 12 hours ago or something, and yeah, that's where it is right now. Still positive. I mentioned in my previous videos that my stop losses are around the 7 cents mark, because that's where everything gets validated. So they're still there, and I'm willing, like I said before, to risk 50% of my capital to catch this big move here. We know the targets, not much has changed on the smaller time frames. Well, not so smaller time frames. I mean, the initial targets, let's say, we can say we're still on course for $2 thereabouts, just above $2. I'm still confident about that. So we're talking about 15x thereabouts from where we are right now, if not more. So absolutely no issues whatsoever. I am willing to risk 50% of my capital to catch such a move, and then, like I said in my last video, I'll be looking to sell 50% of my holdings between $1.50 and $2, and the rest I will just let it go, because I have bigger targets around $30 in mind. So here I'll be very profitable. I would have made my capital back plus 2, 3, 4 times, and the rest will just ride. So where do I think we're heading right now on the shorter time frames? Obviously we got news from the team that things are going to be delayed for the mainnet launch till January. Could be early February even. Usually things are delayed further because of the vote that happened for staking. So we know now, we can anticipate that this already felt like it was building up for December takeoff, because the planned mainnet launch date was in December. Now it's been postponed. They've overextended it again. I believe now there's a bit more time, so trying to work out what's going on here on the where we're going to land, where could be a possible pivot. The answer is anywhere from now down to 7 cents could be the pivot. But if I'm going to try and speculate the current structure in play, I would say, just get this right, I would say that this is the midway. Yeah, so maybe a little bit more right there. Just try to get the middle of there. Just give me 1 second, guys. Try to get a bit more accurate. What could it be? That's thereabouts 50%. Okay, so what I think is going in play right now is an ABC. So we can see here A, B, and C. where this is the midway section of the ABC. So realistically, like I said, it can go from here, it can go from anywhere. There is a high probability, let's say, if I was to, a higher probability or more odds that we can see 0.09300, 0.09, 400, 500 as a possible pivot place, and then it will be a beautiful setup for takeoff. So unfortunately we've got to wait a bit longer, but it's worth waiting for because we know where it's going, as long as 7 cents doesn't break. Yeah, so any opportunity to add onto your bags if you want to, in these regions, anywhere from now, dollar cost average, probably down to 9 cents. If it goes lower to 8 cents, even better, you can add more on there. It's just about, yeah, you just have to work out what you want, what's best for you. So confident so far, everything's looking okay. Unfortunately it's delayed because of the staking. The more I'm looking into the project, guys, because I was looking just at a technical point of view from the chart, but the more I thought I better do some research, understand the project, understand the team better, seeing as I'm being quite bullish on it. And I'm quite impressed, to be honest. It's a good Web 0.30 project. The team look very good. There's some, like, they're quite active as well, like professional as well, and the whole concept behind the Streamr project really is something I can see going mainstream, because one of the guys shared in our Telegram group yesterday information about the app that's been built, called Republic. I think it's only available on Android, and the idea is anyone can opt in, download the app and opt in to earn revenue, earn money, or Streamer data for providing data from their mobile phone, like location and stuff like that. So a lot of people will be interested in that, like, I can earn money for free. So it could be something that really takes off. And from a perspective about data in general, the whole idea about data, not the coin data, it's really something important going forward, and it's got something of a lot of value, and it's becoming more value because you think about AR and how it works, everything all relies on data. So the idea of the project, if they just get it right, if they have the right marketing, and let's say the app is successful, really could be something that takes off. So I'm happy sitting around here. Okay, from a trading perspective, 7 cents, and that will be it. But I think there's a good chance for the project in general. So when I set my previous targets above $30 and stuff like that, maybe people were thinking, oh, this is impossible. But actually, the more I look into the project from a, let's not say just a technical chart point of view, but from a fundamental point of view, I think it's very possible, and I think it's a really good project. So those in doubt about bullish continuation patterns like what we're seeing here, I just picked H-bar because I traded this back in the day. We can see the same sort of structure here, right? We have our 1 1 2 2 3 3. The third one was very close. You see the pivots are very close. We can see on data right now, chances are they're going to be very close as well. So keep that in mind. This was the pattern. It made its move. It made its bull break from here. Made its trigger above the first one of the pivots here. Came back down. Retested the last pivot and then took off. And this move gave a nice healthy. Let's have a look from here. From the last pivot, it made 1,500%, and I think it kept on going, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so probably all in all, that bull break gave it close to 2,000%, I'm guessing, yeah, 1,800%. Same type of thing we're talking about on data. So those of you that are skeptical about such type of upswing, don't be skeptical. It's very possible, it's very realistic. and we're trading on data big pattern. We're not trading something very small. This is 9 months. Okay, so it's high probability. Like I said, trading is about working out the best odds, the best probabilities for big moves, and there's no better way to do it than on patterns like this. I only fell in love with data Streamr because of the pattern, and I saw it as one of the most bullish ones on the big picture, so I have to trade it. So I'm confident. Whatever happens in between, we have to hold tight. 7 cent stop loss, and yeah, just have a quick look at Bitcoin because I was looking at it earlier. So right now they're they kind of have a head and shoulders of the right shoulder developing. I don't believe that this is valid. I think it's a trap because the neckline is really not, that's the shoulder. The neckline is not flat, not valid for me. But I think it's a trap going on right now. So people are shorting this right shoulder, thinking it's the right shoulder. It will go up. People will short again, thinking it's the right shoulder, and it won't, and it will. We've got a 1 1 2 2 3 3, and then it will take off from there. Other people will be thinking this is a rising wedge. Unfortunately, with Bitcoin, the way it behaves, numerous rising wedges turn bullish, or this type of rising structures. We've seen it before many times. It's just part of the Bitcoin game. So I would not be worried. Just trying to find a good example. Wait there. So yeah, you can see here. This type of rising behavior, and then it breaks bullish. So my anticipation on Bitcoin is, I don't think it's over. I really don't think it's over. I think we need to have a really hyperbolic move before the big drop down. They get everyone's money in. So my predictions is around $195,000 will be its top, probably somewhere beginning of next year, and then I expect at least a 50% retrace from there. So hyperbolic move. Everyone thinks this is it. Wow, the whole, every your uncles and aunties all start buying, thinking that Bitcoin's going to $1 million, and then kaput down to, let's say, 100k or 80k. So that would kind of match what I'm thinking on the Dow Jones as well, because Bitcoin is very strongly correlated to the Dow Jones at the moment, and they just, I think they lifted the debt ceiling in the US, so we can expect, some movements up in the next few weeks, and then probably February, March, I expect a strong move down in Dow Jones, in Bitcoin and crypto in general, obviously, and then some. We'll see what happens then. We also have to acknowledge the US dollar, the Dixie. It's been very strong. It's about to make. It's got a same sort of Elliott wave structure or bullish continuation pattern as Streamr, but like it's about to make it will make its high, let's say, in a few weeks' time, or let's say higher low, lower high number 3 in a few weeks' time, and that's when I expect the Dow Jones will then start going up, and the dollar goes down, and everything is correlated. So that's my 50 cents on Bitcoin data. We have to be patient. Again, we'll get the move one day. I'd say one day in the next couple of months. I think much sooner, but I have to be open-minded, and then we'll take off. So sorry to the guys that are a bit frustrated. We have to be patient. That's the game. Be patient. Patience will give you reward. Something that I've learned over the years. So hope you all have a great day. all the best with your trading. Please again do join us on our Telegram group, especially if you're interested in data. And yeah, I will speak to you there. Have a great day. Take care.